Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who hasn't already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, y'all see this little line right here? I have not sewed in any of my ends. So, forgive me for my ends not being sewed in. But y'all see this pretty square here? It is, I think, gorgeous. And it is so easy to do. You got a beautiful flower in the center and greenery around the outside. And when you block it, it really pops. I have not blocked it. Y'all want to learn how to do this? It's really easy. Okay. Give me just a minute and we'll get started. Okay. I'm just using a 6mm and a 4 worsted weight yarn. I'm going to start with the magic ring. If you don't want to start with the magic ring, don't. But it's really easy to do if you don't slip. Okay, now I got a chain 1 there, so I'm going to chain 4, so that means 3 more. Now the first 3 chains count as a double crochet, and then that 1 counts as a chain 1. And then I'm going to go back into the magic ring, working over my tail, and I'm going to put a double. So that's a V-stitch with a chain 1 in the middle. Okay, now I need 8 of those. And in between the V's, we're not chaining. So I'm going to go straight back down in there. I'm going to do a double crochet. I'm going to chain 1. And then another double crochet. Now, you need 8 of those, and remember, do not chain in between here. And I'll meet you back over here at the end when I get my 8th one done. Alright, I'm back. Now, you'll know that you got the right number if you've got 8 chain 1 spaces. So, counting right here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so to finish this ring, you want to slip stitch in the top of the chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I usually don't worry about actually getting in the stitch itself. Fumble fingers today. Alright, now you'll notice I have not tightened my ring yet. Let me chain 1. Alright, now I'm going to tighten my ring. Alright, now it's going to be a little bit wonky, but it'll be alright. Oh, let me cut that off. Pull my yarn out. Alright, give me just a second, and I'll be back for the next part. Alright, I am back. And this part here is very easy. Okay, you're going to be working in the chain 1 spaces only. So, I'm going to attach my yarn with a slip stitch. If you attach it a different way, by all means, do that. Alright, and then I'm going to chain 3. And that chain 3 does count as a double crochet. Well, I'm going to go back down into that chain 1 space, and I'm going to put 2 more double crochets. And I'm working over my tail. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 2. And that's the pattern for the whole entire thing on this round. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go down in that chain 1 space, and I'm going to work 3 double crochets, and then I'm going to chain 2. And that's the pattern throughout this whole entire round. When you get back over here to the end, once you've worked your 3 doubles into that chain 1 space right there, you want to chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. And I'll meet you back there. Alright, I have worked all the way around, putting 3 doubles in each one of the chain 1 spaces, and then chaining 2. And I have already chained my 2. And all you got to do is slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Chain 1, draw up a loop, cut your yarn, and that row is done. Okay, y'all ready for the next one? Alright, I have my dark blue, and all I've done is done a slip knot. Now, the dark blue, we're going to attach it into one of the chain 2 spaces, and you attach however you attach your yarn normally, and then all we're going to do is chain 2, because the first and the last stitch of these shells is a half double, and then you work 5 doubles in it, in between your half doubles. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. So that chain 2 counts as a half double, and then I've got 5 doubles. So now I got to go in and I've got to work 1 more half double. Okay, we're not chaining. And then we go straight to the next chain 2 space, work a half double, 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last but not least, another half double. Move that tail from that previous row out the way, and then not chaining, we're going to skip right over to the next one and do the same thing all the way around. And I just split my yarn. Let me redo that. Alright, we're going to skip right to the next chain 2 space, and we're going to start it with a half double, and then 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in this shell with a half double, and you want to work that all the way around. And when you get here, after you do your half double, 5 doubles, and your half double, you immediately come over here to the chain 2 and just slip stitch into it, and I'll meet you back right there. Alright, I'm back around here, and all we got to do is, I did not chain, and we're just going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. We're going to chain 1 and draw up a loop. And just tighten it down. And that's what we got so far. It's looking good. Alright. On to the next to the last color. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Now, this row has a little bit more to it because it is starting the corners. So, I'm going to go right here in between my shells. And I'm going to attach my yarn. And again, however you decide to attach your yarn, go for it. That's totally up to you. Well, I don't know what happened there. Had a little glitch. I chained 2 because this counts as a half double. Okay, now I'm going to chain 5. Alright, now, because I've got the chain 2 here that counts as a half double, and my chain 5 counts as the part going across my shell, this is going to be a corner. Every other division of the shells is going to be a corner. So, I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to hold it because that long of a chain, it'll twist. I'm going to go in this one, draw up a loop, and I'm going to work a double crochet. Okay? Then I'm going to chain 5. I'm going to yarn over and hold it, and I'm going to go back in the same spot, and I'm going to work another double. And that starts our corner. Okay, then I'm going to chain 5. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go right here in between this division, and I'm going to work a half double. So I got a chain 2 here that counts as a half double, chain 5 here over top of the shell, then I put a double here, chain 5, and a double all in this one, chain 5, come over here and did a half double. So this one I'm going to chain 5, I'm going to put a double, chain 5, and a double all in this same place right here in the division of your 2 shells. Like I said, every other one gets a corner. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to put a double, chain 5, and we're going to go back in the same space and put another double. So you're going to have a corner here, a half double here, and a corner here, which means that your next one's going to be a half double. Every other one's a corner, and every other one is a half double. And I will meet you back over here. Alright, y'all. I have made it all the way around, because I have a corner here, a corner here, a corner here, and a corner here. So, I have chained 5. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the second chain. I'm going to chain 1 and draw up my loop. Snip my yarn. Pull it tight. Okay. See, I've got 2 here and 2 here. Alright, hold on just 1 second. I'll be back with the last color and show you how to do that one. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I got my last color. Now, what I like to do is I like to start it here in a corner. So, I'm going to attach my yarn, and again, attach it however you decide you want to attach your yarn. I'm going to chain 3, and that counts my yarn split as my first double. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to put 2 more doubles. Okay, so I've got my 3 doubles right there. And then I'm going to chain 2 because this is a corner. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to put 3 more doubles. All in the same spot. Alright. Now, I'm going to chain 1. And this chain 5 space right here, I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to put 5 doubles. Alright, then I'm going to chain 1 because I'm going to skip right over that. And that's the repeat for this whole round right there. In the chain 5 spaces right here, you put 5 doubles. And then you chain 1. And in the corners, you put 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, chain 1. Then you have another chain 5 space right here. You're going to put 5 doubles and chain 1 to skip over that half double. And then 5 doubles here. Chain 1. 3 doubles, chain 2. 3 doubles, chain 1. And that's all it is to it. And when you get back around here, after you put your 5 doubles right here, you're going to want to chain 1. And then slip stitch into the top of your chain 3. And the reason why you chain the 1, all that, is because it gaps. It just gives like a decoration to your work. Alright, y'all. I guess that's going to be all for today. And I will meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. Alright, I guess there ain't nothing left to say except for get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.